Welcome to Wilco Whites. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Just want to touch on the Sheffield Wednesday game. Playing tomorrow at 12 o'clock kickoff. Nice dinner time kickoff for us. Sheffield Wednesday sitting 10th in the league. They've scored 38 goals but conceded 40 goals. The form in the last 5, they've drawn 3, lost 1 and won 1. The goals per 90, they're conceding 1.5 goals per game, but also scoring 1.5 goals per game. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. Danny Roll is the head coach, manager. He has impressed. Did really well from last season. I think kept him up, didn't he, last season? So he's done really well with the squad he's got. He's tactically very versatile, very flexible in his tactics. I can tell that by the formations. He's used all different types of formations this season: 4-3-3, 3-5-2, 4-3-2-1, and all that. It's honestly, yeah. If you look at the games, so it all depends on the opponent in how he's going to set up. So it's going to be interesting how he'll set up against us. They do like to press the ball, so they are a hard-working team. They do like to hassle and trying to win the possession back. So it's going to be an interesting game, and interesting to see how they line up. Like I say, injuries for them. They have Iorfa, big miss, big tall centre back. Well, they've got plenty of tall centre backs in the squad. Really tall team. Iorfa is out for 8 weeks. I think he stands at 6'2", central defender. Big miss for them. Not sure who'll come in to cover that position, but also they've also got Akin Femoa, who's I think he was injured back in October, and that's been a long-term injury. He's due back end of January, but not quite ready for this game. Looking at the stats for them, I mean, they're a very tall team. They do get a lot of corners. I'm looking at the corners. I mean, we're top of the corner league with 185 corners ourselves. Very rarely we concede. Sheffield Wednesday, though, they've had 175 corners this season, and with the tall players they've got in their squad, they're going to be very dangerous from the set pieces. So that's something to look out for. And obviously, we need to be on our game. Obviously, with Stroik missing for us now, it's going to be difficult, I think. So set pieces have to be kept to a minimum in this game. But like I say, it's going to be a tough game. Shots on target per match now, they're third in the league table for that at 3.9. So they do like to shoot. They do have the chances. I think their expected goals this season is 36. Now they're nearly there. I think they've scored 38, haven't they? So it's roundabout right. Looking at the squad. Now, the goalkeeper, James Beadle, is 20-year-old. He's on loan from Brighton. Reminds me a little bit of Melier. Very tall, slim, gangly. He's kept 6 clean sheets this season. He's faced 105 shots and conceded 40 goals. So that's like a goal every 2.6 shots, 2.5 shots. His save percentage is worse than Melier's. He's sitting at 62.3. So it's not fantastic. So if we can get shots on target against him, there's all that chance that we're going to score. Again, the defence. Again, we know we've got Max Lowe, Marvin Johnson, Dishon Bernard, centre back. Really tall player is Dishon Bernard again. Same as Dominic Iorfa, but obviously with him being injured, so it's going to be interesting, especially with them aerial duels. Touching on the midfield, obviously we know Barry Brannan. We know what he can do, and he's always up for the game against Leeds United, isn't he? Always. They have Shea Charles. Now, Shea Charles has been recalled by Southampton, but there's a clause in his contract that allows, it's like a week's grace. so he can play the next 2 games before he goes back to Southampton. So he will be available in this game. Been really impressive this season. Scored 1 goal, 4 assists. But he's been really impressive, and I know Sheffield Wednesday, they're absolutely gutted to be losing him. Big player, really good player, good young player. The man of the moment this season is Josh Windass, 31-year-old Josh Windass. Really like him. He scored 10 goals, 2 assists this season. Very impressive. He scored. I mean, that goal he scored against Derby a few weeks ago. Scored from inside his own half. Fantastic strike. David Beckham-esque. But yeah, really good player. I like him. I do like him. I'd like him if we could get him as a bit of a backup for us. I know he's 31, but he's got that experience. Played for Rangers. Somebody that I would like. I'd take. And obviously the goals, 10 goals this season, speaks for itself. Up front, the player with Ike Ukbo. Now he's another tall striker, 6'2", I think he is. Tall, gangly. Not been the best though. He's not even scored this season. 0 goals, 0 assists. So they've also got Michael Smith, who has got, I think he's got 5 goals. Doesn't always play, comes off the bench to impact the game. And he's got 5 goals. Just looking at the, yep. Also, we've got Musaba. He's got 5 assists this season. Doing really well. Same as Shea Charles and Michael Smith, who also has got 4 assists. So they are creating a lot of chances. It's just they're not always putting them away. Obviously, for ourselves, big loss with Pascal Struijk. The lineup, I think we will, obviously would be Darlow in goal. I think it's going to be Melier though, but I would like Darlow in goal. And Bogle's going to come back in at right back, and you're going to see Rodon going to be with Ampadu. I don't think Wöber is fully fit. I don't think he is. It would be nice to see Wöber in there if he is, but I think it'll be Rodon, Ampadu, and Sam Byram at left back, with Tanaka, Rothwell, with Dan James coming back in the side, and Solomon on the left, Aronson and Pirro. And then I think obviously Wöber on the bench. Bamford's out. You're going to have Schmidt. It's going to be a strong bench, really, I think, isn't it? You're going to have Schmidt, Gilavogi, Ramazani, Nonto, which with Joffrey going and Crew, this is going to be interesting. Who else he brings in? Maybe Sam Chambers is going to have to come in, and I think this is showing that why we need a bit more strength in depth, because we're looking a bit low on numbers now, especially with Pascal Struijk coming out. And like I touched on yesterday on a video, if it is revealing that he's going to be out for 3 months and he needs a bit of surgery, we are going to see signings. So I'm not going to get into the transfer news. Just touching on the Sheffield Wednesday game. I think we'll still win. I do think Sheffield Wednesday is going to score tomorrow. And so I'm going to go 3-1 Leeds United. Hope it happens. Anyway, that's it. I'll speak to you soon. Ciao.